How beautiful are you? Let's ask the question. Angela first. How beautiful are you? Okay. Ginny? How beautiful are you?
How beautiful I am?
Yes. Interesting question, you never considered it. Martha? How beautiful are you?
God created me, so I'm pretty sure I'm very beautiful.
Well, how beautiful are you? We're going to measure that.
A lot.
Are you beautiful enough to change this whole world? Or are you beautiful enough just to attract every man inside? Are you beautiful enough to make every man want to sleep with you? Or are you beautiful enough to make every woman sleep with you? Right? Okay. Are you beautiful enough to make people change their lives into better lives? Are you beautiful enough to make a person listen to your advice or to admire your life? See? There's so many different aspects of beauty. But many of you do not think that you're beautiful sometimes. Even though you are. A guy will come and tell you you look very beautiful. But he's only seeing the outside. And depending on his intention, he's going to tell you you're beautiful because he wants to marry you and spend the rest of his life with you. Or he's going to tell you that you're beautiful because he wants to sleep with you just momentarily. Or he's going to tell you you are beautiful because he wants you to lend him some money. So this characterization of beauty is what we're going to talk about today. And the relationship of it has to illusion, delusion. Illusion and delusion. But the whole idea is that it is beauty or how you perceive beauty that determines how your life will live in happiness. Well, for me, all of you are beautiful. So now, beauty is also in the inside. And so that is where the meditation helps. Because you can have a very sick person, but it can be very beautiful looking. You can have a person who's all dressed up, and then when you marry her, and all that dressing up is gone, you would want to run for your life. You don't want that to be, right? Okay, so therefore you have to listen today. So what is beauty? And so what happens now is that the first thing you have to do is make your inside beautiful. And you see it sometimes. You see that people who have a very tough life, who starts to get religious, who start to take the Swami's bath, like Martha here, but who start to take the Swami's bath, who start to chant and everything, you'll see their face changes and they start to look different, start to look more beautiful. Because the inside is what reflects the face outside. And now the good question comes, is when does a person look the ugliest? When does a person become the ugliest looking? We talk about beautiful looking, you know, where's your beauty? But when does a person become the ugliest?
I think when you're angry, upset.
When they're angry. Okay, Martha. When they are angry, the person's faces change, their eyes change, their nose changing, you know, their lips change, everything when they get angry, and the whole thing looks like a monster. From beauty to monster. That's right. And the things that cause this is what you call illusion. Now, I never heard of the word delusion before. It's just a recent word. Because long ago you never heard of delusion. You heard of illusion, but never delusion. But now they have a word called delusion. And this word delusion, D means to descend, to go downward. So it's an illusion that is now distressing. So it becomes delusion. So this word delusion, not people don't know about it. It's a pretty new word in the English dictionary. But delusion came because when the person starts to get illusion, and the person starts to lose all hope and all confidence, and they start to get deluded. That's how delusion came. So delusion came from illusion downward. But then, there's illusion, which is called Maya, which is upward also. Okay. But here's what, I'll give an example of delusion. Right? The couple is living very nice together. They're very happy. They have no problem. They love each other and so on. And then someone decides to come and tell the wife, did you notice I saw your husband with a woman the other day? And right away, delusion takes place. Oh yes? That's terrible. Oh, I hate him. All of these things. Oh, I'm going to kill him. So all this delusion starts. I'm going to break his neck. I'm going to chop his neck, whatever. But delusion starts to take place. Right? Now, you didn't even ask him anything yet. You didn't find out who's that woman that he was with. But you're ready to create a delusion. You're deluded. You're ready to create destruction. The delusion causes destruction. Right? And so, that delusion now starts a whole lot of line of destruction. Right? Now, illusion is when you look at beauty from the outside and you don't know what's inside. Right? Illusion now is when you illusion by something. For example, the person appears very beautiful and everything to you, very nice to you, and you think this person is like the most beautiful person in the world. And then one day you saw him or her in the bar, drinking. And all your impression of the beauty of this person is lost. Right? And then delusion will take place again. So, what's the opposite of illusion? I expect all of the answers. Huh?
Delusion is the opposite of illusion.
The opposite of illusion, yes. Opposite of illusion? Huh? What's the opposite of illusion? Illusion is it's like Maya, what's not real. And so the opposite would be reality. The reality of the situation is opposite of, in other words, she goes home and she decides to question the husband, who was that woman that you were with the other day? And she said, oh, that's my sister. Now reality takes place and the person feels stupid because all the time they were deluded into thinking something else. So now they take this gossip. Gossip is very much the promotion of the illusion. Right? Gossip creates illusion. So when we gossip, we actually create delusion for a lot of people. So the whole idea now is that when the person is thinking that way, that means that there was a shortage of trust and belief in God. That means the person who believed who should have known that, okay, that her husband is not a person like that. The person should have known, because the person was having illusions, which is not reality. She got deluded easily. She got deluded easily into thinking, oh, he must be doing that, I'm going to kill him. And trust is what is missing. And so, in terms of trust now, if there is no trust in the marriage, or there is no trust in each other, now delusion takes place very easily. See? So the first thing the girl says, he must be with someone else. That's a common question I get too. Swami, check to see if the guy is with someone else. Right? Of course, I laugh within myself because I know right away that person is deluded. Because right away, oh, she must have someone else. He must have someone else. Right? So there's delusion because, the person doesn't have trust. Right? Now, what should it do person to trust that the other person loves them? Or trust that the other person really cares for them? So that nothing can come between us. If somebody was to tell Sita, for example, they see Swami with a girl, Sita would probably not believe. Because she has trust. She has so much trust. Yeah? So now, the whole idea that it's a trust between two people is an unbreakable wall. It's like a concrete wall that nobody can penetrate. And there's trust. So, it is this kind of trust that we want to encourage in your life. Right? But we have something called karma. So karma says, well, you're going to marry this person because, you're going to be with this person because of your illusions, your illusions make you want to be with this person. So I get a girl who comes to see me, and all she meets is number 5 people. So she meets 4 husbands, and all 4 are number 5, which is life goal number 5. And then I meet another guy, and all he meets is number 9 women. Right? Or number 2 women, whatever. Okay? So, it's amazing. I mean, we see this all the time. Right, Martha? We see this all the time, where people are meeting the same kind of guy all the time, and they have the same history. They keep breaking up. They keep having the same. If the guys, number 5 guys, fool around. So if a girl meets a number 5 guy, he keeps having different affairs. So there's a reason why you meet the person in your life. So today I'm going to explain to you this so you can understand why you met that person. There's a reason why you met that person in your life. And it's to teach you certain lessons and to make you not have illusions, to make you have reality. No illusions even. Right?